Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. Earlier today, the Athletic posted their MLB offseason grades for all 30 teams. Majority of the off seasons are done. We may see a few moves to slightly move the ledger down the line, but for the most part, teams have done their shopping, their trading. Let's take a look at all off-season grades. So this was done by the Athletics MLB staff. We see the three highest grades go to the Mets, Phillies, and Rangers. I think the Mets had a good offseason. I don't know if I would consider it the best. They kind of replaced guys with new guys. For example, losing Jacob DeGrom, replacing him with Justin Verlander. Yes, they re-signed Edwin Diaz, Brandon Nimmo, Adam Ottavino, but of course that Carlos Correa deal that could have really made sure they had the best offseason did not go through. The Philadelphia Phillies got Trey Turner, definite upgrade at shortstop. And what was once a weakness, their bullpen, they definitely are fortifying that. Added Craig Kimbrell, Gregory Soto, Matt Strahm. Also added Taiwan Walker to their starting pitching staff. The Texas Rangers, of course, signed Jacob DeGrom to that huge deal. Of course, a lot depends on how healthy he stays. Also added Andrew Heaney, Nathan Eovaldi, traded for Jake Odorizzi. Starting pitching has been a weakness. They have John Gray, of course, so starting rotation could be fairly decent. Could the Angels finally make the postseason again? Of course, Mike Trout in his stellar career has only played in 3 playoff games yet to win one. They added Hunter Renfroe, picked up Tyler Anderson, added Gio Urshela and Brandon Drury as bench depth pieces in the infield. Other B pluses: Braves, Diamondbacks, Twins. Of course, got Carlos Correa back. Toronto Blue Jays, who really want to make their lineup more left-handed, did so. Added Dalton Varsho, Kevin Kiermaier. Astros also got a B plus. Just they lost Justin Verlander, but added Jose Abreu. The Padres a B plus. A lot of people might think they won the offseason, signing Xander Bogaerts to that huge deal, adding Nelson Cruz coming off a not very good 2022 season, but if Matt Carpenter can hit anywhere near what he did in his limited time with the Yankees last season, he will be a steal. Guardians B plus, Pirates, Cubs, Yankees B. Yankees didn't necessarily do a lot besides sign Carlos Rodon, of course. Re-upped on Aaron Judge. Rays, Royals B. Mariners, Nationals B minus. I like some of the moves the Mariners made. Teoscar Hernandez will definitely be an upgrade in right field. Mitch Haniger just hasn't stayed healthy. Colton Wong being upgraded second base as Adam Frazier really did not perform well last season. Nationals B minus. Reds, Orioles, Cardinals, Brewers, Athletics, all C's pluses. Brewers, I feel like could have done a lot more than they did. Minor ads such as Brian Anderson, Wade Miley did trade for William Contreras, who could catch slash DH for them. Cardinals signing Wilson Contreras definitely helps the offense out. I am a Marlins fan. Giving him a C seems fair. Did very little at the beginning of the offseason. Did add Larissa Rise via a trade. Problem is, Rise doesn't have much power, and he has had trouble staying on the field, has gotten injured somewhat frequently in his career. Giants C minus. I see that as being fair because they were linked to every big name free agent and they really didn't get any. Added guys like Mitch Haniger and Michael Conforto. Dodgers C minus. Yes, they didn't spend the money this offseason that they normally have. Tigers, Red Sox C minus as well. The Colorado Rockies a D. Who did they add? Not much of anything. And the White Sox get the 1F. A little surprising. Andrew Benintendi had a very strong 2022, named to the All-Star team. They did sign Mike Clevenger, who now has off the field issues, but I don't think the White Sox knew about it when they signed them. Yes, they could have done more. I don't know if they necessarily had an F grade off season though. But what do you guys think about these athletic off season grades for each MLB team? I will say winning the off season doesn't necessarily mean success. We've seen in previous years. I remember one year the Padres, I'm trying to think who they signed, but they made a lot of deals. I feel like they got Craig Kimbrell that off season. They added Justin Upton, made some other moves. People said they won the offseason. They didn't come close to the playoffs. As a Marlins fan, you might remember the offseason where they signed guys like Jose Reyes, Mark Burley, Heath Bell to be their closer. Heath Bell was a bust, and Jose Reyes and Mark Burley were out the door basically after a year. But what do you think? Which teams do you think had the best offseason? Which teams do you think had the worst offseason? Which grades do you not agree with? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.